Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for this heart-shaped pouch. Here it is. It looks like this. Here you can open this one up like this, and you can have your small items in here. You can have your AirPods in here just like this, and you can simply close this one here like this. Here it is. And for this one I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and for this project I've used my this 3mm of the hook. So here it is. Let's begin. So here it is. I've already made my this one part here, and I'm gonna start making my another part. So here it is. I'm just gonna use my this main color, my first color, and we will start with a magic circle. So just have your magic circle here like this, and now chain up one, and here for our round number 1 we will have 5 single crochets into this magic circle. So remember, this chain 1 is not our stitch. Insert your hook into this magic circle, grab your yarn and have 1 single crochet. Again, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have your second single crochet, and have this third single crochet, 4 and 5. So here it is. We got our this first 5 single crochets here on our this round number 1. Now I'm just gonna close my this magic circle. So here it is. Close your magic circle here like this, and now chain 1 and we will turn our work. So turn your work, and now for our this first single crochet we will have only 1 single crochet. So simply just insert your hook and grab your yarn and have 1 single crochet here. And now for next 3 stitches we will have 2 single crochets into each stitch. So go to the second stitch in here, insert your hook and have 2 single crochets here. So it's 1 and 2. Go to this next stitch and another time have 2 single crochets here. So that's 1 and 2. Again, go to this next stitch, and here again we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. And now for this last stitch we will have 1 single crochet only into this last stitch, into this 5th stitch, 5th single crochet. So grab a yarn and have only 1 single crochet here. Here it is. And here we got our this 8 single crochets in total. So here it is. Into this first stitch we had our this 1 single crochet. Next 3 stitches have 2 single crochets into each stitch, and for your this last stitch, your 5th stitch, have 1 single crochet only, and that will make your 8 single crochets. And this is the end of our round number 2. Now for our round number 3 I'm just gonna have a chain 1. Again, for my this first stitch and my last stitch I will have 1 single crochets only. So for your this first stitch and for your this last stitch, have only 1 single crochet into your this previous stitch, and here on our this remaining 6 stitches we will have 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets. So we will expand our work into our this 6 stitches. So here it is. Go to this first stitch and have 1 single crochet only. Chain up 1, turn your work and have 1 single crochet into this first stitch. Go to this next stitch, have 1 single crochet only. Go to this next stitch and have 2 single crochets here. So it's 1 and 2. Again, go to this next stitch and have 1 single crochet only. Go to this next stitch and have 2 single crochets here. So it's 1 and 2. Again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab a yarn, have 1 single crochet only, and again go to this second last stitch, and here we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. And now go to this last stitch, and here we will have 1 single crochet only. Here it is like this. And now here, if you will count, you're going to have your 11 stitches on your this round number 3. Now for round number 4, again chain up 1 and turn your work. Again, for your this first stitch and for your this last stitch we will have 1 single crochet only, and for your this remaining 9 stitches we will increase our work. So here it is. We will have 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet. Again 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet. So we will increase our stitches in here. So here it is. Chain up 1, turn your work, and into this first stitch have 1 single crochet only. Now for this second stitch, next stitch, we will expand our work in here. So insert your hook, grab yarn, and have 1 single crochet only. Go to this third stitch, and here into this third stitch have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. Go to this next stitch, into this fourth stitch, and have 1 single crochet only. Here it is. Again, for next 3 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch, and then 1 single crochet only. So again, go to this next stitch. This is a stitch number 5. Have 1 single crochet. Go to this next stitch. This is a stitch number 6, and here we will have 2 single crochets. So it's 1 and 2. Go to this next stitch. This is a stitch number 7, and have 1 single crochet here only. Again, for this next 3 stitches, we will expand our stitches. So go to this next stitch. This is a stitch number 8. Have 1 single crochet only. Go to this next stitch. This is a stitch number 9, and here we will have 2 single crochets. So it's 1 and 2. Go to this next stitch. This is a stitch number 10, and here we will have 1 single crochet only. And as this is our last stitch, stitch number 11, and here we will have 1 single crochet only. Here it is. It looks like this, and here on your this round number 4, you got 14 stitches. So in total you got your this 14 stitches here. Now again, for our round number 5, we will chain up 1, turn your work. Again, for your this first stitch and for your last stitch, we will have 1 single crochet only, and in between these 12 stitches we will expand our work. So here it is. Go to this first stitch and have 1 single crochet only, and now for next 3 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So go to this next stitch. This is stitch number 2. Have 1 single crochet. Go to this next stitch and have 1 single crochet, and go to this next stitch and have 1 single crochet. Here it is. So here on your this first stitch, you had your 1 single crochet, and then we will expand our work. So next 3 stitches have 1 single crochet only into each stitch, and now into this next stitch, we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch, and this is a stitch number 5. So here again have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. Here again, next 3 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So this is a stitch number 6, this is stitch number 7, and this is a stitch number 8. And into this next stitch, stitch number 9, here we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. So it's 1 and 2. Again, for your next 3 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So go to this next stitch. This is stitch number 10, and have 1 single crochet only. Go to this next stitch. This is stitch number 11. Have 1 single crochet only. Go to this next stitch. This is stitch number 12, and here again we will have 1 single crochet only. Here now go to this next stitch. This is stitch number 13, and here we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. So it's 1 and 2, and go to this next stitch. This is stitch number 14, and here, as this is our last stitch, again we will have 1 single crochet only. So here it is. Here it looks like this. So here your first and last stitch have 1 single crochet only, and in between into this 12 stitch, first 3 stitches have 1 single crochet into each stitch, and into this 4th stitch have 2 single crochets into that 1 stitch, and that's it. Here we're gonna stop now. Here on your this round number 5, you got your the 17 stitches, and now we will have a chain 1, and we will start working on our this bottom side. So here it is. This is my first stitch. I will insert my hook into my this space in here. Remember, we don't have stitches here, so we are gonna go to this space in here, and here we will have 2 single crochets. So have chain 1, and now have 2 single crochets here. So that's 1 and 2. Now go to this next space, and here we will have 1 single crochet only. That's going to be our 3rd single crochet. Now again, go to this space here and have another single crochet here. That's going to be our 4th single crochet, and again into this next space, insert your hook, grab your yarn, and have 1 more single crochet, and that's going to make your 5 single crochets. Here it is. Now we are here. Now this is your magic circle. Insert your hook into this magic circle like this, and grab a yarn, here and have 1 single crochet, and that will be your 6th single crochet. Now here, if you want, you can tighten up your work, your magic circle here like this. Now go to this next space and have 1 single crochet here. Go to this next space and have 1 single crochet, that is your 8th single crochet. Again, go to this next space and here have 1 single crochet, and that's gonna make your 9th single crochet. Now we are here into over this last space, and here we will have 2 single crochets into over this one space. So it's 1 and 2, and that will make your 11 single crochets. So 5 single crochets on here, 5 single crochets on this side, and your 1 single crochet on top of your this magic circle. That will make your 11 stitches here. Now chain up 1 and turn your work, and here we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So simply just have 1 single crochet into each stitch, and here again you're gonna have 11 single crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11. Here it is. Your work looks like this. Now here, after having the second row, we will chain up 13 here. 1 3. So here it is. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. Here it is. Chain up 13, and now I'm just gonna turn my chains. So turn your chains, skip your first 2 chains here. So it's 1 and 2. Skip your this first 2 chains, go to this chain number 3, insert your hook into the back side of your this chain number 3 here like this, yarn over, grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch. And now here we will have 1 slip stitch into each chain until the end of our this chains, and by the end we will have 11 slip stitches. So simply just insert your hook into the back side of each chain, yarn over, grab a yarn and pull up your loop through all of your loops, have your slip stitches, and keep on having 1 slip stitch on each chain, and by the end of this chain you're going to have your 11 slip stitches. So here it is. Simply just have your slip stitches here. I'm at the end and I'm going to insert my hook into my this last chain, and we'll have my this 11th slip stitch. Here it is. It looks like this. Now simply just turn your work. We're gonna be here because we're gonna work on our this row. So here it is. We are here and we have already had our this chain 13 on our this first stitch. So this is our first stitch. We already had our this 13 chain and 11 slip stitches here. Now we will go to this second stitch. So this is our second stitch. Go to the second stitch, grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch here like this. Now go to this next stitch and into this stitch number 3, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch here like this. So here on your this first stitch you had your this chain 13. Go to this next stitch, stitch number 2, have 1 slip stitch only. Again go to this next stitch, stitch number 3 and have 1 slip stitch, and now into this chain number 3 we will repeat our this pattern. So again we will chain up 13 here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. Chain up 13, and again skip this first two chains, 1 and 2. Skip this first 2 chains, insert your hook into the back side of your this third chain, grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch, and keep on having 1 slip stitch into each chain until the end of this chains, and again you're gonna have 11 slip stitches. And now we will repeat our this pattern until the end of our this stitches. So here it is. Just gonna be here. So here again after your this 11 slip stitches, go to this next stitch. This is your stitch number 4 and have 1 slip stitch only. Again go to this next stitch, that's gonna be your stitch number 5, and here again have your slip stitch, then chain up 13 and have your 11 slip stitches. So skip your first 2 chains and then start having slip stitch into each chain. Again, go to this next stitch, stitch number 6, and have only 1 slip stitch, and again go to this next stitch, that is a stitch number 7, and here again you're going to have your 1 more slip stitch and then start having your chain 30, skip your first 2 chains, and again have your this 11 slip stitches. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way until the end, and here on your the stitch number 11 you're gonna have your 6th strip. So we're gonna making these strips, and you're gonna have your 6th strip on your this last stitch, stitch number 11, and I will meet you here on my stitch number 11. And here it is. I've got my this 6 strips here, and I'm here. I've got my this last 11 slip stitches here, and now here I will go to this next stitch, will insert my hook, grab your yarn, and have 1 slip stitch here. Now after having a slip stitch, you can have your this second part. So this is my second part with my second color, and here after your this slip stitch you can cut your yarn on this side, not here, on this side. So I've already made this part in here just to show you. So here it is. After having your this 13 chains and 11 slip stitches on your last strip, simply just go to this stitch in here, insert your hook, and have 1 slip stitch, and then cut your yarn. So while you're working on this second color, simply just cut your yarn in here. Here we will not cut our yarn. So here, after having my this last strip, I will simply take out my this stitch. So this is my last slip stitch on my this last strip. I will go to that same space and will insert my hook, grab a yarn, and have 1 single crochet here. Remember, while you're working on the second color, have a slip stitch and cut your yarn, because here we're going to need this separate portion. Here we will keep on continue working on our this first color, and that's why we will have 1 single crochet here. Do not have a slip stitch here, have a single crochet here. Here have your slip stitch. Now have this first single crochet, and now each stitch we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, we got over this 17 stitches here. So this is your 1 single crochet. Go to this next stitch and have 1 single crochet, and keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch, and that will make your 18 single crochets in total, because you already have your 17 single crochets here plus your 1 more single crochet on this side. That will make your 18 single crochets. Keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch, and I will meet you at the end here. So here it is, I got my this 18 single crochets here, and I'm here on my this last stitch. Now we are here on your this side. Now we will go to this space in here, and we will have our 1 more single crochet, and that's going to make our 19th single crochet. Here it is, like this. Now we will insert our hook into this space in here. Remember, not on our this strip, but into this space in here. Insert your hook into this space, have the second part ready, and attach the second part with this first part. So here it is, I'm just going to insert my this hook into the same space in here. So here it is, insert your hook into this space in here like this, yarn over and grab a yarn. You're gonna have 2 loops, yarn over and have your 1 single crochet. Here it is. So have your 19 single crochets here, and then your 1 single crochet on your this side here. Now we will start working on our this second color. So here we got our this attachment. Now as we are here, I will again insert my hook into my this next space. So this is my next space. We'll grab the yarn and we'll have 1 single crochet here, and now keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch on your this side again. So again you are going to have your 17 stitches on top of this. So you got your first stitch here, that's going to be a 1 stitch, and keep on having 1 single crochet here, and that will make your another 18 single crochets. So here it is, keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch, and I will meet you after my 18 single crochets. So here it is, I got my another 18 stitches here, and now I'm here, and here I will go to this space. So I will not go to this space, I will go to this space, my next space, and here again I'm going to have 1 single crochet, and that will make my 19 single crochets in total. Here it is. So here I'm right on this space. Now I will start working on my this strip here. So go to this first stitch. Here it is. You can turn your work. This is your first stitch. Go to this first stitch in here, insert your hook and have one single crochet here. That's going to be our first single crochet. So after this 19 single crochets, have your first single crochet here. And now we will attach our this strips. So just have your this first strip from here. So this is your attachment. Have your this first strip here. And here we will attach at the back. So go to this second stitch. Now into your this first stitch already have your this one single crochet. Go to this second stitch, insert your hook into the second stitch here. Have your this strip at the back like this. Insert your hook. This is your chain 2 space. So just insert your hook here, grab a yarn and attach your this strip in here and have one single crochet here like this. Now we will go to this next stitch, insert your hook into this next stitch. Now always remember this is your chains, so it's going to be a little tricky to insert your hook and grab a yarn. Now have your one single crochet here like this. Now we will attach over this second strip. So here it is. As we have attached over this first strip at the back, we will go in the front now. So insert your hook into this chain 2 space here and go to this next stitch, insert your hook into this next stitch, into this next chain here. Your stitches are a bit tight in here, so just keep that in mind. Grab a yarn and have one single crochet. Here it is. Again, go to this next chain, next stitch, insert your hook and grab a yarn and have one single crochet, a regular single crochet. And now again we will go to this next stitch and here again we will attach our this third strip, but here we will attach our third strip at the back here like this. So first I will just go to this next stitch and will insert my hook. Here it is. Take this third strip, go at the back, insert your hook into this chain 2 space here, yarn over and grab a yarn through all of your loops. You're gonna have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops and that's gonna make your single crochet here. Again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook and have your one regular single crochet here. Now keep on repeating this pattern. So one strip will go in the front and one strip will go at the back, and I will meet you at the end. And in between every strip you will have one single crochet as your regular stitch. Here it is. So keep on attaching all of your strips in here and I will meet you at the end here. So here it is. I've attached my this 5 strips here, and now for my this last one I'm gonna attach it in the front. And I will just insert my hook into my this chain 2 space, and here again on this side on my this second color I will go to this chain 2 space here and will grab the yarn and you will have my last single crochet here. Here it is, and it looks like this. And now we will start working on our this side, so on our this main color. So we will arrange our each strip on our this second color. So our this all of our this strips we will manage into our this area. So here it is. You had your this last single crochet here. Turn your work. This is your first stitch. Insert your hook into this first stitch. Grab a yarn here and have one single crochet. Now we will go to the second stitch here. Now here we will attach our strip. So for that, find out your this second strip here. So this is my second strip, and here I will arrange my this strip in here. So as my this first strip goes from the above, I will take it from the below here like this and simply just go all the way in here, and this strip will come on top of my this stitch here like this. So here it is. We already had over this first stitch, and now for over this second stitch I will insert my hook into this chain 2 space here, and I will go to the second stitch in here and we'll have my this second single crochet here. Like this. Go to this next stitch. This is your stitch number 3. Insert your hook here and have one single crochet. Again, for this 4th stitch, we will arrange our strip in here. So this is our 3rd strip. I will take it from the top here. Always manage your strips like this. So we are working on zigzag way here. So just have your idea and manage your strip here like this. And as this one from the top, this 3rd one will go from the bottom. So here, attach your strip here and insert your hook into this next stitch. Have this strip at the back. Insert your hook into this chain 2 space on your the strip here. Grab your yarn and have one single crochet here like this. And now we will do exactly the same for this remaining 3 strips. Simply attach your strips on your this side and I will meet you at the end. And here it is. It looks like this. I've attached all of my strips here and it looks like this here. Now this is my last single crochet here. Now I will go to this next stitch and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have a slip stitch here, and now we will cut our yarn. So simply just cut your yarn, secure this last stitch, and here I will have this needle. Now this is my last stitch. I have made my slip stitch in here. Here it is. Now I will go to this next stitch. So go to this next stitch, insert your needle into this next stitch like this, and grab your yarn from the back. Now this is your slip stitch. I'm going to insert my needle into the loop of my this slip stitch and will take out my this yarn, my needle, from the back. Here it is, creating a fake stitch. So here it is. I've created a fake stitch here just like this, and here it is. Your yarn is at the back. Now hide all of your this ends in and I will meet you after that. And again, make your this second side as well. So here it is. I've already got my this 2 sides. Make your this 2 sides and I will meet you after that. So here it is. We got our this 2 sides ready. Now we will attach our this 2 sides together here. Now here I'm going to count my 7 stitches from here. So this is my middle stitch. If you can see that, this is my middle stitch. I will not count this middle stitch. I will count after that. So this is my first stitch. I'm going to count 7 stitches from here. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Here it is. Similarly, I will go at the back. So this is my middle stitch. I will not count this one. I will count 7 stitches from here. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and I will insert my hook into my this 8th stitch here like this, and I will attach my this 2 sides together. Similarly, we can count another 7 stitches on both the sides on this second side as well. So here it is. This is my middle stitch. This is my middle stitch. I will not count this middle stitch. I will count after that. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Insert your hook into this 8th stitch. I'm just going to insert my this stitch marker here. Again, this is my middle stitch, so I will not count this as my stitch. This is my first stitch. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and this is my 8th stitch. This is just for your reference. You don't need this stitch marker. You can count it anyway, but it is just only for your reference. So here it is. And now we will attach our work all the way on here. So for that, I'm just going to have my this main color yarn, my same first color. I will grab my yarn here. We'll have a chain 1. Now this chain 1 is only for the attachment. So here it is. We will not count this chain 1 as a stitch. Now I will again insert my hook into my that same stitch here like this. Grab a yarn and have one slip stitch and chain 1. Again, we will go to this next stitch, insert your hook into both sides here, yarn over, grab a yarn and have one slip stitch and chain 1. Again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook here like this, grab your yarn, have a slip stitch and chain 1. Again, go to this next stitch, insert your hook here, yarn over, pull up your loop, have a slip stitch and chain 1. Here it is. Now keep on having your pattern all the way until here. So until you're this stitch marker. So leave your 7 stitches here and have your this stitches until this 8th stitch. Keep on working on this way and I will meet you here. So each stitch will have 1 slip stitch and chain 1 and I will meet you here. So here it is. I'm right here on my this last stitch. Just will take out my this stitch marker and will insert my hook and will have my this last pattern in here. Here it is. Now here on our this next 7 stitches we will not attach our work, so we will leave our this side in here and we will start working on this front side only. So here it is. Just go to this next stitch, insert your hook into the front side only, do not attach, and here grab a yarn and keep on continue working on your this pattern for the next 7 stitches. Here it is. I've got my this pattern for my this next 7 stitches and now I'm here on my this middle stitch. Now here I will insert my hook and will grab the yarn and we'll have a slip stitch here, and here I'm going to chain up 6. So here it is. It's 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Chain up 6 and I will again go to that same stitch into my this middle stitch. So insert your hook into this middle stitch, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch here. And we'll create a little loop in here. Here it is. This one. Now we will go to this next 7 stitches and we will repeat our pattern. So keep on having 1 slip stitch and 1 chain 1 on this next 7 stitches. Here it is. I've got my this next 7 stitches here and now I will turn my work and I will go at the back. So here again I will go to this first stitch. So this is the stitch I've already worked on. So I will go to this next stitch and will keep on continue repeating my pattern. So 1 slip stitch and 1 chain 1 for my this next 7 stitches. Here it is. I got my this pattern in here, got my this 7 stitches here, and now I am on my this middle stitch. So this is my middle stitch. I will insert my hook, grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch here. And now here I will chain up 35, 3, 5. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 34 and 35. So here it is. I've got my this 35 chains here. I will again go to that same stitch, my middle stitch, and we'll have 1 more slip stitch here and we'll create a bigger loop here. Here it is. Now complete your this pattern in here on your this remaining 7 stitches and I'm gonna meet you here at the end. So it is. I've finished my pattern in here for my this remaining 7 stitches and I'm here on my this last stitch. I've got my this chain 1 here. I will go to this next stitch here. This is the attachment. I'm just gonna insert my hook like this and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have a slip stitch here and we'll cut my yarn. So here it is. Simply just cut your yarn and now hide your all of these ends in your both of these ends and I will meet you after that. And here it is. Our little heart shaped pouch is ready here. You can open up here like this and you can simply close this one here like this. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.